So, the millionaire Brian Johnson has just announced on his Instagram his words that he is going to be taking 5 grams of psilocybin mushrooms and tripping balls this weekend for science. For those of you who don't know who Brian Johnson is, he's got an entire platform called Don't Die. And he is all about using his own body as basically a science experiment to see how long he could literally live. So, like, big into longevity sciences. And he's a millionaire, so he uses his money to have an entire team that is basically, studying all of his biometrics, his markers, trying different types of very like out there research type treatments to basically reverse aging on a cellular level, skin, everything. Now, he catches a lot of flack. One, because people can be triggered by, like, you've got all this money, you're just using this on yourself to live forever. And I totally understand that. I get that. But what's interesting about what Brian does is that he is publishing everything for all of us, not just like you and me, which he does, but for all of the medical community to learn, at least on one person, right? Obviously our bodies are different, but what treatments are working and what's not. Anyway, now back to the psilocybin. So there's a recent article that showed that basically mice that were given psilocybin were living like 70% longer. Even mice with white hair, they were seeing the hair actually reversing. It was actually becoming dark again. Obviously, our anti-aging guy was like, let me try this. So he's doing a 3-month protocol, having 5 grams of mushrooms per month. Now, I thought, okay, he's going to probably be microdosing these mushrooms. No, he's having a 5 gram trip, I guess, one time per month. 5 grams is a heroic dose. And what I'm really interested in seeing is at 5 grams, many people experience something called ego dissolution. Ego dissolution is the formal name for ego death. That is when you lose all sense of self. People experience this as literally dying. Some people feel like they're experiencing dying multiple times. And for somebody who has a whole platform called Don't Die, I am effing fascinated to hear about what his experience is. Not every soul or body allows themselves to go, like, let go enough, essentially, to have an ego death. But will Brian Johnson, and will it help inform his platform? Will it change anything? Will he double down? I don't know. We'll see, but I'll keep you guys posted.